Okay, we have another frequent visitor on the Put It On My Wood podcast again. The Crease Monkeys on the podcast of the Put It On My Wood League.
Hello again, the dominant Crease Monkeys back again. I know you can't stand to hear my voice anymore, but hey, that's life.
Okay, Crease Monkeys on the show with a 55-28 victory over the one-timers. Crease Monkeys, you're 12-3 all-time versus Will. It just happens when you see him on the schedule, your team just lights up with your mouth waters.
Yeah, it's licking my chops. It's almost too easy. But I'll take the win. He's just, last year was this year, and he's come way back down to earth, and part of that's due to me. I swept him. I just enjoyed beating him. So my team feeds off that, and away we go.
Okay, Crease Monkeys, your defensemen combined, cumulative, scored 21 fantasy points, your highest point total so far this season, and your second highest by any GM in the league so far in 2015, led by Shea Weber and Justin Falk, two key components of the Crease Monkeys 2015 team.
Yeah, hey, defensemen are sometimes hit or miss. Weber is a no-brainer. Falk was the sleeper. He was my second-to-last pick in the draft, and he's money in the bank right now. He's the only star on that team, and he's still producing. They don't know how to stop him. Then I'm reaping the rewards.
There you go, a confident Crease Monkeys. His defenseman leading the charge. He's 9-3. He won his division title. Okay, getting to that. Your third division title in 5 seasons for the Crease Monkeys, beginning to take a stranglehold of the Patrick division.
For the first time, I'm speechless. Like you said, my third division title. I like to do better in the even years, obviously. But hey, when you have the opportunity, you gotta make it count. And not to take anything away from the rest of the division, but except for one-timers, of course, because he's just terrible. Scoring Machine and Ice Hole, they're battling it out for a playoff spot. So it'd be nice to see who comes out of that as a victor. And you know what? You can't take anyone lightly at this time of the year. I'm still playing for the number 1 seed also, so I'm not sitting back waiting to see who comes out. So I'm going for the number 1 seed, so I still got a lot to play for. So there's no gimmies right now.
That is true. Confident Crease Monkeys, solidifying himself in the playoff picture, winning the division. Okay, Crease Monkeys, just like this part of the year, it's crunch time for a lot of GMs. You have a chance to spoil the Scoring Machine's playoff berth with a victory this week. Scoring Machine needs a win. He's battling the ice holes for the wild card in the Patrick division. What are your thoughts about potentially taking out the Scoring Machine from the playoff picture?
Doesn't matter which way or another who I knock out of the playoffs, whether it's Scoring Machine this week or Ice Hole next week. One of those two ain't making it, and it doesn't matter. Who's ever left, I get to feed on. That's all.
Wow, that's a you can hear it in the Crease Monkey's voice. He's a 2-time champ for a reason. He's made some excellent moves this season. He won his division. Once again, this part of the show, Crease Monkeys already has his parking spot labeled down. The secretary hooks him up with Starbucks the minute he walks in the door. He's got a free shovel, an ice pick for his house, courtesy of the Put It On My Wood podcast. This is the parting shots. Crease Monkeys, let the league have it right now.
Attention to the league, you are put on notice. The title goes through me this year. We've all said, oh yeah, my team is imbalanced, and if I keep getting the defensive production, it's going to be tough to beat me. And so you all better prepare for a war, because that's where I'm coming from. And be ready, because it ain't going to be easy. And you're going to have to go through me. Puckhead, he's having a great season also, but I still think you're going to have to beat me to get to the finals and win it all.
There you go. If you want to trash talk, you want to call out another GM, you want to throw your darts at anybody, you got to be the most points for the week. That's how it works on this show. Looks like we're having the usual suspects. But who knows? Who will be on the podcast next week? It could be somebody taking out another GM. It could be a wild card GM making it. So this is the crunch time in our league. Crease Monkey's already proved that he's a winner. And he has his sights set on the third title. Crease Monkeys, we thank you, considering the bad weather recently in the New York area today. Thank you for taking time out. I know you want to get back to practice. You want to look at some players for potential pickups down the road, so we appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, and I'll be back again.